Hello everybody, today's day 26 of lockdown. Today I'm actually making it the final day, mainly because I'm running out of things to talk about. I've talked about quite a bit. So there is a YouTube playlist in the description below, which has all of the videos to play one after the other. And I will be giving those out to parents in future years to help supervise learners. So today is kind of like a summary of things that you need to do if supervising a learner at home without your controls. So let's just talk about the rules today. So the obvious ones are you need to be 21 years old, have a full UK licence for the type of vehicle that you're driving. So you can't supervise someone in a manual if you've got an automatic licence, but you can the other way around. You need to have held that licence for 3 years. So those everybody kind of knows about. Must make sure that the vehicle is insured for the learner to be driven as a provisional licence holder, and it must have L plates displayed front and back. And I'd go for the most expensive L plates, which are fully magnetic, not the little cheesy strips on the top and the bottom, which you'll just fly off. You think, oh, they're bargain, well, just L plates, they're cheap. Well, you get what you pay for. They're littered all over the countryside. Okay, great. You mustn't use or touch a mobile phone whilst supervising a learner. You will get 6 points on your licence if you get caught doing that. So you are in charge. So therefore you can't, be texting, we're running late, or, let me just check out where we're going. What's the name of that road again? You can't use your mobile phone. So the phone has to be the same rules applies to when you're driving. You will get 6 points in your licence, and there's a large fine. On top of that, it's just really dangerous. You need to be concentrating on what the learner's doing. Contrary to a couple of people over the years have sort of divulged that their parents have sat in the back seat whilst they've been supervised. No, you need to be sat in the front. You also need to be sat in the car. So had reports of, I've actually seen it myself at the test centre. The parents got out to go to the toilet and the learners left parking the car in the car park, right next to my car, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Practice what you preach. So if you are supervising someone at home, if you're telling them to check their mirrors and check their blind spots and don't speed and do all this, that person sat there, she's not going to give a damn. In fact, all they're going to do is they're just passing the test, and then they're just going to do what you've done all your life. But that's just not a good example to set. So expect them to just revert to breaking the rules immediately if you're seen to break the rules when you're driving. So just practice what you preach, do what you're supposed to do. Finally, if you are taking your son, daughter, friend, relative, whoever, to the test centre to take their test, if they pass, don't let them drive away. They're insured up to the point that they were a provisional licence holder. The minute they pass their test, they're a full licence holder, and that person is not insured to drive as a full licence holder. You will find when you phone up to tell them that they've passed the test, they put the premium up. And that is because you are no longer supervising them and they can do what they like. So we never let the pupil drive the car after the test, because they're either, massively angry, depressed, awful mood, crying if they failed, or they're really, really excited. They want to text people, phone people. They're like, woo, trying to kiss you. Oh my God. It's just all excitable. So that's it. Don't let them drive. So there we go. Those are the top tips for generally supervising a learner. Some of the rules that you may have overlooked and things that you should definitely do. So for the last time, I'm shouting out Joe, 365 Days of Action, Old Boys Trainer, links below. He's trying to raise a serious amount of money for charity. I started off this little tips daily, trying to walk 22k every day for the length of lockdown. It killed me after 14 days. Tendonitis is getting much better now. I've walked the dog today, which is great, but I'm still feeling it occasionally. So just got to keep resting it and not doing the impact stuff. So there we go. Hope it's been helpful. Please click the donate button below if you feel they have.